Welcome back to Indian Trace. I want to show you a cleanup, and I'll probably title this Healthy Days, of some of the stuff I found this week. I haven't found a whole lot this week, but I found enough to really make it a healthy week, and I wanted to show you just a little bit of these Indian artifacts cleaned up. And you're looking at it. I haven't put any else, maybe a couple in the C4s, but for today, I found these today, and these are in a bin that I keep and set aside as for, sort of keepers for this week. And I found a smoker today, and I just had sort of got it out of the ground, and flipped it up before I could even have a decent film of it, and I didn't want to just make a film without the discovery, so I just waited for the cleanup. It's a fantastic piece. We'll take a look at that. Anyway, here on Indian Trace, as you know, there's times of plenty and times of famine. Here's a piece of crystal. I don't see it that often, so I was just going to go ahead and show it. I might have found 4 of these in my career, and I haven't been collecting that long, only about 5 years, but I might have only found 4. And so they're fairly rare. Tell its work right off here. They took that off down to the core of the stone. Unbelievably beautiful. You see my fingers through it. Just nice stone. Hard. Crystal. I'm sure they coveted it. Nice edge right there. Perfectly straight. I don't know if we're getting it. Of course it's spindled, but this is like the only 4th or 5th piece I've ever found. So they're pretty cool to me. They always had that matte finish on the outside edges. Then if they happen to break into it, it becomes really clear. Nice piece of crystal to find. Pretty spiritual piece, I guess. Of course, a little bit of a beat up Guildford Yuma and some pottery. And then look at this base. And if you just flipped over here, come from somewhere and hadn't seen Indian Trace before, this is eastern North Carolina. And the artifacts here are made out of mostly quartz. Of course, smoky quartz like I'm holding on to. They make it out of crystal quartz here. They do, definitely. And out of pieces of quartz and crystal quartz, or pieces of quartz similar to this one. Look at this base. Incredible. Backside Cove, I found that today. They make artifacts like this. Nice little LaCroix. Anyway, Friday. And since I really had found so little, I knew I could just find a space for it and make a little bit of a video. I haven't been able to post anything because it's been a time of famine. And that's because I went and got first feet through Mecca and found so much. And, just so thankful for that. Nice piece there. And I found this. Actually, I found it at Mecca. I went out there again, not today, but maybe a couple days ago to finish up and to just make sure I hadn't left anything, and I did. I forgot. I missed this piece. Coarse rock right over the top of it, like you do many pieces sometimes. That's made out of rhyolite. The patina is incredible. It's actually deep, deep army green. If you're tuning in here, it's army green. It is awesome flint. And then it patinas this nice pastel light green relief right there. Nice point. Definitely great Indian artifacts. And look at this Guildford I found at Whitestone. Only piece I found when I went out there and checked. So in the base is indicating that it's a little bit of a Guildford Yuma. It's not broken. It's made out of much different, richer material. Richer, what I mean by that is it's rare. Sometimes you want to think it's older, but I'm not sure. Could be. Of course, if it's a Guildford, it's got plenty of age on it. It's plenty nice piece. And so, I'm not taking a guess, but if I just look at all the databases and Overstreet, Guildfords are early archaic pieces, approximately 6,000 BC. Just an unbelievable stuff according to Overstreet, and I actually believe it, but nice pieces. That's the bottom line. They're great artifacts, Guildfords. Those of you who tune into Indian Trace know I love Guildfords. And there's nothing wrong with points like this one right here that I found today. Marl Mountain. Craftsmanship's incredible. Out of quartz. Same place I found this piece of quartz right here. This came in. Same piece where this base came from. This quartz. Just an incredible piece. All the quartz here, so I rarely hold them up, are translucent, guys. And I know you're holding up flint from here to Missouri and saying, man, look at that, it's translucent. Well, it's all translucent here if it's quartz, so that's just sort of a given. And they're just great looking pieces. Don't know if I'm getting a good exposure for this thing. It's sort of a vein quartz, this piece. Those of you who know how hard quartz is, and you nap and what have you, you know that workmanship is incredible on that piece. No doubt about it. Just a great piece. So, why not? Why not make an easy, straightforward video? Show you some great artifacts for a really decent week. No complaints. I mean, I should have known better. I love it. I love Richard says, you know, I should know better than go out today after the day I had yesterday. But, you know, you got to go out and spend your time and give it a good try. And this is what comes of it. Sweet pieces like this. Yeah, I know, and I'm saying times of famine, and I'm finding pieces like this. You see, that's a mind frame. But I'm happy. These are fantastic pieces, and I wanted to document them and just share them here on Indian Trace, because I know some of you will tune in and see what's new here on Indian Trace. And, you know, I'll even take a piece like this, put it in my Heartbreakers vase, because I love bases like that. Just shows for good workmanship on great material. All in all, hope you find out there. Have a great weekend.